All right. Welcome everyone to this week fundamental bias review for the week of October 25th. So it's the last week of October, and I hope everyone had a great week of trading. There was a lot of movement, like we said on Monday, based on our analysis. So what we're gonna do in a couple of minutes is we're gonna look at what happened overall for the week to see what setup that we had and see exactly what the Enigma specifically gave us as signals, so to see exactly what made sense to take them or not. So we should start in a couple of minutes. So I'm just gonna wait till everyone comes on. So we're gonna start in a couple of minutes here. So we're just gonna wait until everyone comes on, and we're gonna start. All right. So if you're joining us from a Facebook group, welcome. If you're joining us from our YouTube channel, DreDayFX's, welcome. If you're from my personal YouTube channel, welcome. And if you're on Twitch, same thing, welcome guys. So I'll show you exactly basically what we do on Fridays. Every Friday we look at the week's events and market movement overall based on our fundamental bias and see exactly if it makes sense or not. And we're going to look at the same time to see what we had with our Enigma signal. If you don't know what exactly is Enigma, I'll show you exactly the backend system that every of our customers have when they paid their membership. And it's the entry basically for having Enigma is $97 per month membership here to getting access to our VIP group in Discord. And we do offer training with our top educators here at EFX, that is FX Mastery. So you can combine Enigma with our FX Mastery course here. That is 197 per month. Okay. And I give you access to other goodies too, some other softwares that we offer. So you could go on our EFX website at elevatedfx.com, and it will show you all of the products that we offer here at EFX. Okay, so we're gonna start in a couple of minutes here, maybe 2 minutes. So welcome to everyone, welcome. So we're gonna start at 9:05 here Eastern time, so in 2 minutes. And I thought that I had a lot of questions regarding of how do I set up my charts to trade for the week. So I'll show you exactly the actual setup that I have on my end with TradingView. And I'm pretty sure that will be the same setup for everyone here starting next week. So a few people were asking me exactly how do I set up my stuff. So I'll show you exactly what I do on my end. Right. Okay. All right. All right, so we're gonna start here, guys. So once again, welcome to this weekly review that we do every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes we do it on Saturdays, depending exactly of if I'm busy or not. But usually it's every Friday. You should see me here, and every Monday for our overview. But today, what we do here is that we look at what we analyze on Monday. So we look at all of the pairs that we're supposed to be moving for the week, regardless if it's a buy or sell. Like I said, like I say every time, we look at the ones that are moving based on the commercial contracts. So if there's a lot of gaps between the price from one week to another between for the commercial contracts, those are the pairs. Those are the currencies I'll be looking at based on the pairs that they're trading for. Okay, so let's. I'm just gonna pull up my chart and my notes, and we're going to start. Let's see. And if you're looking, you're watching this replay, guys, as always, put your question at the comment section if you're on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitch, regardless. So I'll be glad to answer your questions, or anyone that has the answer will be able to assist you on that. So let me share my screen. All right, perfect. So first, I'm just going to show you exactly the layout and how do I utilize Enigma with my trading view, and how do I set up my charts here, okay, to start the week. Okay, so first of all, what I do here is I pull up trading view, and I go in this section here that is the watch list and details. Okay, so it's going to open this window, and what I do is I look. Just going to go back on my notes so you could see what I do specifically. So when I pull up my fundamental bias, so the COT pairs for the weeks. Oh, that's still loading here. It's gonna wait. So what I do specifically is that I pull up my the pairs that they're supposed to be trading for the week, and I add them to my trading view watch list. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you the list that we had here for this week. If it's you didn't start on Monday to look at the actual list, and I'll show you exactly the process. And what I'm going to do every time I'm doing a live on Monday and on Friday, I'll show you exactly the process on that. And eventually, we should have a video in our back office showing you exactly the process. But there's already a video here on how to set up alerts and everything like that. So it's similar to that. So what I do my COT, my fundamental buys here for the week, is give me that list of pairs, right? So you see buys, sells, or whatnot. Okay. So what I do to be easier, I pull up a notepad, or you could do it if you have multiple screen, you could do that. But I'll show you exactly with the notepad and everything like that. So notepad, I'll pull up my notepad. Perfect. So I take a blank notepad. What I do, I copy my list here. And starting next week, I already spoke about that on Monday, but starting next week for the fundamental bias, the COT list of pairs, it will be shown on our Discord group under the COT channel specifically. So you're gonna have the COD updates and everything like that on that, and it will show you exactly the pairs that'll be trading here. Okay, so usually you should receive that that information here before market open. So usually what I do is I do my my fundamental buys here usually on Friday nights or on Saturdays. So it'll be up here from there, and then by Sunday you should go to the actual channel that will give you the COT, or if you have the link for this list, you're gonna have access to it. But since we're gonna be doing it on Discord specifically, I think this list will be discontinued here. So that'll be only for internal use only. But you're still gonna have access to those pairs and the buys that we're gonna have. Okay. So me personally, what I do, I copy this. Okay. Do a copy, paste it on my notepad. Boom. Then I go back. I go to my trading view, open my watch list. Okay. And you're gonna see a plus sign, right? So you're gonna, it says add symbol. So you're gonna click on it. Okay, and make sure that you have it on Owenda. Okay, the reason why is that we're only using the Owenda feed for our pairs and our indices. Okay, so make sure it's open. Okay, and then you're gonna see the list of right now it's on index, but it's gonna be under Forex, right? Open Forex, perfect. So I'll give you an example of what I do is that when let's say I have, it's gonna open my thing. So I add UCHF, okay? Since it's already there, I'm just gonna remove everything because the wick is closed. So we're gonna X out, oops. Just gonna X out to everything from everything here. Perfect. Okay. So let's say it's Monday, right, guys? So I open the watch list, I click on the plus sign, and I want to add my list here that we have. Okay. So I'm adding this list. Oops. Okay. So here we have AUDCHF. So we search AUDCHF, we have it here. You're gonna click on the plus sign here. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna add to your watch list, and you should see it right there. Okay. We're just gonna re-add everything. RJPY. Boom. RNZD. Right there. Boom. Cad CHF. Right there. Cad Jpy. Okay. So, and you do the list in full, okay? And then afterwards, if you follow the Enigma setup videos that our educator Anthony Torrado did, it shows you exactly how to set up alerts. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys this time. with our example that we have right there. So I'm gonna click on the actual currency that I want to receive alerts from. Okay, and then I make sure I'm go under the Enigma AI section and on the three dots. That is gonna give you more. Okay, so you click on it, and then you're gonna click on Add Alerts on Enigma. And then you make sure that it's notified on app. So what's going to happen is that you have the option to send it by email or show a pop-up or whatnot. But by notifying on app, if you download the TradingView app on your phone, you're going to receive the Enigma signal directly from the TradingView app. Okay, so you're going to receive a notification on your phone if you have iPhone or Android. Okay, and then you just have to when it's you have to make sure that this one is checked on. Okay, and then you click on create, and that's it. So you do that for all of the currency pairs that are aligned with the commitment of trader, the fundamental bias, and you're gonna have the alerts for the week for all of those pairs. Okay, if there's any alerts. Okay, but yeah, so that's exactly the process to do that. So type the number, let's say the number 5. Type the number 5 if you understood the flow of how to set up everything on TradingView and how I do my stuff because it's and it should be the same way for everyone. But I know a few people were asking me how to do it, so that's how I do it here every week. Okay. So maybe type the number 5 if you understood, so we can continue. Perfect. So we have 5s coming in. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, great. Okay, so that note, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the fundamental biases that we have for the week. So we're gonna start with AUD Okay. So AUD we have it as a buy. So we always start on the weekly to see if our bias made sense. So ADCHF we had it as a buy, and for the week it went up. Okay, so our bias was correct on that. So let's go down on the hourly chart and see if we had any signals here. So here we had one signal. It was for a buy. So the entry was right here. TP1 hit. Then it went back to your entry. So you had another opportunity to come in. And the TP1 was hit twice here. Okay. So that's a win. Perfect. Now let's look at AUD JPY. Same thing, went up. We had it as a buy. It went up, so that's perfect. So far, our bias was good for the first two pairs. Look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, so let's see. We had basically there was like what, 3 setups? We could say, yeah, 3 setups. But the first setup here on the 25th, this trade I took it AUD JPY, and that was a 1 to 3 risk to reward. The entry was right there. Went to TP1 after 2 hours. They see 1 hour. TP1 was it. Then TP2 and then TP3. Yeah, even here TP3 was hit. So that was a good setup. And then there was a Friday setup. Like I said, guys, on Friday I do not trade because this is the end of the week day, and usually there's some trap move that the market will do. So I avoid trading on Fridays here. But on Monday to Tuesday, that was a good setup. That was one of the trades I took here. I think I put it in our profit zone on that trade, and I only took TP1 on this one, I think, and then went to TP3. So that's even better. Perfect. Next, we're gonna go on AD and ZD. Look at the weekly. Same thing. This one was supposed to be a buy and it went up. Okay. AD buy. It was a buy. Perfect. So look at the hourly. So we only had one setup here. And this setup, yeah, didn't do anything here. It went up and then consolidated here. And then when it go up, but it never hit our TP1, TP2, TP3 at all. Okay. So that was a neutral result. Let's look at CAD CHF. CAD CHF, we had it as a buy, but it went down. Okay, but as you could see, there was a lot of movement on CAD. It wicked out, big wick, and then closed bearish. Okay, so that means that there was some movement. Like I said, guys, even though the bias is giving you an up or down, that means that that pair will be moving a lot. So you should see some setups. Okay, overall. So let's look at the 1 hour. Perfect. So CAD CHF, there was a sell entry, but it went to a stop loss, but almost took hit TP1 here. Okay, so depending exactly on your risk management and then how you trade, you would have to take in like partial maybe, or get in the trade and get out. Depends exactly on how you look, but that was a good setup here. Let's look at Cad Jpy. So Cad Jpy, we had 2 entries. So there was a sell. Oh no, basically there was one entry. Sorry about that, guys. So the week was the 25th. Okay, so there was a buy entry, and we were looking for a buy for Cad Jpy. So that was perfect. The entry was here. You went to TP1, almost TP2, and then went back down. So that's a good setup here. So that's still a win. Let's add the other pairs. Usd. And I'll add them to the watch list so you guys can know how to do it. So it's gonna be something that you're gonna know by heart. I'm just gonna add the other ones here. Jpy. Jpy. NZD. Start with those three here. Let's look at the euro. Perfect. So the euro, good setup here. So we had a sell, went to TP1, went back up. So you had another opportunity to get in on the trade at the same price. Went to TP1 again. Then it sold off for the rest of the week here. So that was a good setup. Euro JPY. So we had a sell here, but third JP1 multiple times here in the first 2 hours, and then went back up. Perfect. Yeah, Euro NZD. So we had two setups. First one hit TP1. Okay, this setup didn't went anywhere, so it was not a good entry. Let's add the others. JPY NZT. Go. Okay, let's look at JPY. JPY here. That was on 26. That was a 1 to 3. Smashed out. It's perfect. CHF. CHF, this trade, it went to TP1 here. Then there was another trade that was today. This one went to TP1 and almost TP2. ZD. So there was only one trade on Friday. Let's see how it's going to continue over the next week, but it looks like a good setup. But on Fridays, I do not take any position, so we'll see if we have anything on Monday or the beginning of the week. So we'll see if it makes sense or not. Now we have NZD CAD. And USD. So entity CAD. Do you have anything here on Enigma? Let's see, entity USD. Still nothing. Okay. Now, gonna look at the last two, USD CHF and JPY. And USD JPY. Okay, so we have two setups here. First setup, TP1 hit, went back up, another TP1. If you take another entry here, but if you ride it out, TP3 smash on USD CHF. Okay, plus it gave you another entry to do another TP1. So that was a good setup on that. And finally, we had USD JPY. So we had one setup on Monday night. That's the setup that I took and went to TP3. Okay, straight up. That was the last setup that we had the week. Perfect. Okay, great, guys. So yeah, so if you have any question regarding the Enigma system, guys, don't be shy. Go on our Facebook group or go on the actual DreDayFX website, and you could look at all details of how it works, and if it's something that interests you. And like I said, guys, on every Monday, what we do is that we look at our fundamental buys, the community of traders, to see exactly which pair will be moving, and we look at those pairs specifically and trade the setups. It's not the amount of setups that you wanna take, guys. You wanna take quality setups, okay? And by adding our commitment of traders with the Enigma system, it's really powerful. And as you saw on all of the example that we had for this week, most of the alerts that we had here that was in correlation with our commitment of traders was in profit. Okay, me personally, I use all of those setups here, the actual currencies that are here, based on the alerts that I'm receiving from TradingView specifically. Right now, since I have access to the actual Enigma system, I really don't look at the the alert channel in our Discord group, because I have my own signal system with Enigma that is sent out to my TradingView app. And when I receive the alert, I just look at my chart to see if it makes sense, and if it does, I put my position. I put my entry in pending as a pending order or market execution if it's near the price. Okay, and then I set up my stop loss TP1, TP2, TP3. Usually, what I do is I put my stop loss and I put it on TP3. Okay, and then I just manage my trade on my end. Okay, but if you want to have like a specific trade manager, we do offer that software with EFX. Okay, and that is offered with our FX Mastery bundle. Okay, so you're gonna receive Enigma, our FX Mastery that includes our top tier educators. We have IT, we have the Asian Sniper, and we have Anthony Toretto. Okay, and on top of that, you have a trade manager that is given to you guys. Okay, all in one package. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. So I'll like I said, guys, I will do. I'm just gonna stop sharing. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do here, like I said, starting on over the weekend, I always do my commitment of traders analysis here over the weekend. So when it's done, I'll be adding it to our Discord channel for COT. You're gonna see a one that is called COT updates. Okay, and you're gonna see all the pairs that'll be looking for big movements over the week. And then on Monday, what we do is that we look at the pairs. Okay, and then yeah, and then if you have any questions on the setups and how do we do work, you're gonna be glad to answer your questions on that. Okay, so on that note, guys, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Happy Halloween for those that are celebrating Halloween over the weekend, and we'll be back on Monday, November 1st. Okay, so another month, a new month, a new week of trading, and new opportunity to increase your account here in percentage. Okay, so talk to you guys later, and have a wonderful evening.